This is not the powdery snow that we showed you earlier. This snow is actually really hard. Tornado may have brought down homes and trees like this one, but it did not bring down the spirit of the community. Finished putting out this fire at this row home at 20th and Wharton Street. And I'm Khiree Stewart. Our top story, a Philadelphia family stunned and scared after a bullet flies through a bedroom window. Philadelphia right now is under a snow emergency until 9 o'clock tonight. All schools in the city have been closed. Kids are being dropped off at school right now, a day after that fight happened. Video of it going viral online. If you have a car, it seems like it'd be a nice day to have the sunroof open, or if you have a convertible, to have the top down.
I don't have a sunroof or a convertible.
I'm reclaiming my time, my time. About 3 homes out of 9 destroyed right now. They said nobody was inside, no one injured. They're going to be out here all morning doing their investigation. 20th and Wharton Streets and the surrounding streets are closed.
I get really scared that I might not see my daughter. Like, you know, if I get deported, it's really hard for me.
Wendy, whose last name we've decided not to use, came to the United States with her family when she was 9 years old. She's undocumented and works as a waitress to support her 1-year-old daughter. Pictures of recent ICE raids across the country give her fear.
Sometimes I'm like really scared to just like go out with my daughter and just, you know, like something can happen.
Right now, we wake up like afraid.
Her boss, who we're just going to call David, is also undocumented and came here almost 20 years ago. After working several jobs, he was able to open his restaurant. Thursday, David and several other business owners and workers will participate in a nationwide demonstration called Day Without Immigrants.
We're not gonna buy no gas, we're not gonna go to the grocery, we're not gonna go to shop, nothing.
David said his restaurant serves around 200 people per day. He thinks closing will make an impact on the local economy and show people how important immigrants are.
This is the time to speak up and say, please, we are not came here to make bad things on the country. We are supporting economically.
Carmen Guerrero helped organize the protest. She said more than 20 businesses in the Philly area are participating and hopes it leads to change.
We need immigration reform. We need to move forward as a community. We need to go, we need to integrate in this country.
Wendy said she hopes the demonstration will help others see their point of view.
That we're really an important part of the United States. If we actually come here, it's because we actually need it. We need a better life. And like, I think like all humans, we all deserve like an opportunity to have a better life.
Carol Drumpsis Curry and her husband John know all too well that life can change in a moment.
You just get hit by lightning and thunder all of a sudden, and you don't, you know, there's no manual to dealing with it.
Since Carol had a heart attack more than a year ago, there have been some health issues and some difficult times.
We felt like we needed something, a spark in the house to just raise the level of just happiness.
Then it struck them while they were watching PHL 17 Morning News one day last summer.
So this little guy is just perfect. This is Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim, rescued from a kill shelter in South Carolina and featured on our weekly Mums and Mutts segment.
He's a great companion dog, loves to snuggle, but he also loves to play.
He's just sitting there. It was almost like he was staring at us, like he was ready to come home.
After they saw Tim on our segment, they constantly thought about him for the next 2 days until they finally decided to pick up their phone and call the local animal shelter, rescuing the 3-year-old Beagle mix and bringing him into their Fishtown home.
He's just a treat to have.
And they're not the only ones. Over the past year, 70 pets featured on our weekly segment have been adopted, sometimes within hours. That's a 90% success rate.
I am blown away all the time by the success of this segment and the fact that so many people care.
Megan McFarland is the president of Mums and Mutts, an organization with ties to Philadelphia's famous mummers that is dedicated to helping rescue pets get adopted.
I think it's different than just seeing a photo. I think when you actually see their eyes light up and then put their head on my shoulder, I think it makes it more real, and you can picture that animal actually living in your house and really having a life with you.
The Currys had no idea how good a friend Tiny Tim would turn out to be. A few weeks ago, Carol fell while she was walking to the bathroom in the middle of the night and was unconscious on the floor. John was asleep and had no idea Carol fell until Tim started barking and woke him up.
He really did just pounce on the bed and jumped right on my chest and, put the cold nose on me and up I went. He got me up, and otherwise she would have just been laying there.
Possibly saving her life.
So he's a good one. He did save the day.
He may be tiny, but he holds a huge place in the Khiree's hearts. Khiree Stewart, PHL 17 Morning News.